September, welcome. Hari Kuya.
Secretary?
I'm listening, Chair.
Or are we a quorum?
We form a quorum, yes, Chair.
Okay, let's get ready and start the meeting.
Sure, Chair.
Chair, it's Member Wayne Thring here. My apologies for joining late. I've just joined in from another committee meeting. Thank you.
Good morning, honorable members. Morning. Morning.
Good afternoon, Chair.
Oh, it's good afternoon. I'm sorry. Good afternoon, honorable members. Let me first apologize that I have connected through the phone, and now I see that I won't be able to put on my video, but you can see that I am not a robot. I'm Nongo Simvana. I would like to greet everybody in a meeting, and it needs to be a short meeting because it's only lunch hours meeting. Can we then start our meeting? Can I be allowed to switch off my video? Okay. Silence means consent. The meeting is officially opened, and I wish to welcome everybody in a meeting, which is a special meeting that's going
Recording
to deal
in
with
progress.
one item only, and the adoption of the program, the program of the third term. Now, Aristo, will you please fly to the agenda? Ariko? Secretary, yes, thank you.
There you go, Chair.
Okay, thank you. There is the agenda, honorable members. As I've already said that, sorry for inconveniencing other honorable members in terms of they have to join other meetings. I heard someone who's saying he is apologizing because he has to join another meeting, but I didn't get to go to who was that one. Then the agenda is as it has been flighted, and the second item is apologies. Are there any apologies, Secretary?
I haven't received any apologies, Chair.
No apologies. Thanks for that. Then the next item is the presentation of the third term program, which we will give over to the Secretary to flight it and also present it.
Thank you, Chair.
Thank you.
So just as an
Yes.
yes, Chair. Yeah, no, just as an introduction, Chair, the second term program was approved by the committee on the 24th of July. And we got the focus areas from the Office of the House Chair, which indicated that we must submit both the second term and the third term program to his office for approval. So this is the third term program, Chair. The third term program starts on the 8th of October and ends on the 6th of October, which is about 9 weeks. Now, according to the parliamentary program, Chair, the two committee weeks have been set aside during the third term. The first one runs from 8 to 11 October, and the second one from 3 to 6 October. Now, this is where committees can schedule oversight visits, etc. So let's proceed then, Chair. Then, yeah, from the 8th to the 9th of October, we've indicated that we want to schedule a workshop/training, specifically focusing on electricity, the electricity industry. Thursday, the 11th, excuse me, conduct an oversight visit to Eskom's Koeberg nuclear power plant here in, Blouberg. On Tuesday, the 15th, from the 15th, Chair, we start with the BRRR processes, the budgetary review and recommendations reports. Now, according to the focus areas from the Office of the House Chair, all reports must be adopted by 25 October. So, with the DMRE annual report, the annual report is still the DMRE's annual report because it's 23-24. Now, we'll be scheduling joint meetings again, as you've indicated in the previous meeting on the 24th, yourself and Honorable Mahloale, that even these processes we'll have to do jointly because we'll be compiling a joint report on the BRRR. So on Tuesday the 15th, we start with a briefing by the Auditor General on the audit outcomes of the Department of Mineral Resources and Energy. And then that's the morning. So the afternoon, we'll get a briefing by the department. It should actually be the Department of Mineral Resources and Energy, the DMRE, including the Mine Health and Safety Inspectorate on their respective annual reports for 2023-2024. On Wednesday, the 16th, we'll deal with the electricity and energy entities, which includes the morning from 9 to 1, Nexa, NNR, Narwadi, and in the afternoon, NERSA and Sanedi. Then on Thursday, the 17th, now you will notice that some of these meetings is the whole day. So as I've indicated, it's a committee week set aside for committees. So no house sittings are scheduled, etc. On Thursday, the 17th of October, a joint meeting again with the PCA MPR, where we'll get their respective entities, Mintech, Council for Geoscience, the State Diamond Trader, the regulator, South African Diamond and Precious Metals Regulator, and then also the afternoon, a briefing by the CEF Group on its annual report. On Tuesday, the 22nd, we hope to table the first draft of the BRRR, and on Wednesday, the formal consideration and adoption of the BRRR. So that the BRRR processes will be finished on the 23rd of October when we adopt the report. Then we start with our normal meetings, for lack of a better word, Chair, where we'll, Wednesday the 30th, update by the Minister of Electricity and Energy and the DMRE on the electricity supply in the country. Wednesday the 6th, briefing by the DMRE on the transmission infrastructure. Wednesday 13th, update by the DMRE and the Independent Power Producers Office on the status of the Renewable Energy Independent Power Producers Program and the Risk Mitigation Independent Power Producers Program. On Wednesday the 20th, a joint briefing with the PC on forestry, fisheries and environment, and the PC on electricity and energy, briefing by the DMRE and the Department of Forestry, Fisheries, Environment on decarbonization and the just energy transition. Then on Wednesday, the 27th, an update by the DMRE on the Integrated National Electrification Program, INEP, and then also a briefing by the DMRE on pro-poor energy policies. These include free basic electricity, free basic alternative energy, etc. Then, on 3 to 6 December, Chair, we've put on oversight visit to Megawatt Park, Eskom. The control room is actually in Germiston, Eskom's control room. And also visit maybe selected Eskom power stations, example Medupi, Kusile, etc. And then also visit a renewable energy plant. So that's where the program ends, Chair. That's it from my side, Chair. Thank you. I'm finished, Chair.
Perhaps
Chair?
Chairperson doesn't know she's muted. Can we check on Chair? I think she's muted.
Chair? Chairperson? There we go.
Hello. I'm sorry for that. I don't know whether my phone has freezed, but I managed to press and press until it opens or unmute. Thank you very much, Secretary. And yeah, let's look. What is it that the clarity seeking questions are from, and then so that we can adopt this program for this term. Let me give over to the honorable members. There is the program. It has been sent to us. Then are there any questions of clarification on it?
I see Mayor Sun and Mr. Milam's hands
I
are up, Chair.
see. Okay. I see. Who's this? Mr. Train? And Honorable Kevin? And Fasin. I only see 3 hands. So can we start with Wayne? Honorable Wayne?
Thank you, Chair. Chair, my question is just a simple one. With regards to our meetings, do we know at this stage, and I know we have a challenge with regards to venues at Parliament in particular, but do we have an indication as to whether our meetings are going to be virtual meetings, physical meetings, and which ones will be which going forward? Thank you, Chair.
Okay. Leah? Honorable Kevin?
Thank you, Chairperson. Chairperson, I have 2 concerns. The first relates to some of the joint meetings where we are going to be sitting, having presentations from entities that really aren't going to have anything to do with us going forward. So, for example, MinTech or Mine Health and Safety or Council for Geosciences, those entities fall squarely within minerals and petroleum resources and have nothing to do with energy and electricity. And we're going to be sitting through those for the BRRR process for 2-3 days, where we're going to be listening to these entities make presentations, and it's a complete waste of our time because we don't have any input to give on those. So I would urge that we consider those as separate committees and come together for the presentation of a joint BRRR report at a later or at the end of that process. I just find it a little bit problematic that we're going to have to sit through all of that and listen to that. Could I ask that the presentation be put up on the screen again for a second? Oh, sorry. No, I don't need it. So then there was the issue of the REIPP and the RMIPP, and also the electricity sector, the briefing on the electricity sector, and then the briefing on transmission infrastructure. So let me start with the briefing on transmission infrastructure. I think it would be very, very important to have representation from Eskom and or the National Transmission Company there to be part of that meeting, to give us their input on, so that we're not just getting the departmental, but also the entities that are responsible for transmission infrastructures input on transmission infrastructure. And then with regard to the RMIPP and the REIPP, I think that it would be worthwhile if we heard some of the voices from outside of the department as well. And here I'm thinking of the industry role players, the various, for example, the Wind Energy Association or the Solar Energy Association, or whatever it might be, that they be brought in and given a platform to give input on what's happening in the sector more broadly. Thank you, Chair. That's all I have to add.
Okay, thank you, Honorable. Let's give over to Fasin.
Thanks, Chairperson. I actually wanted to say that I think it's a very well-balanced program, and gives quite a few opportunities between oversight and actual committee meetings. So based, of course, on your guidance, Chair, I'm happy to adopt the program. Thank you.
Yeah. Chairperson, Secretary, can you respond to these concerns?
Yeah, no, that's fine, Chair. To Mr. Thring's issue, with regard to the venues, yes, the venues is a challenge, Mr. Thring. Look, at this stage, as we were informed by the Office of the House Chair, preferably all meetings must be physical and within Parliament. But at times it's not feasible, as we say, due to the lack of venues within Parliament. Like for tomorrow, our meeting is outside because there's no venues available within the parliamentary precincts. At least on Friday, we managed to get a venue. So at this stage, Mr. Thring, it's difficult. But as I say, the aim is to have most or all of the meetings physical. So yeah, that's my response to that issue, Chair.
Okay, thank you. And then what about this one of the briefing in terms of including these entities that the Honorable has talked about?
That's fine, Chair. The Eskom, we can include Eskom in the presentation on the transmission infrastructure. And we can invite the different associations to come and brief as well on their challenges, etc. On the IPP office and the Renewable Energy Independent Power Producers Program, Chair. We can do that, Chair.
Okay, thank you. Excuse me, honorable members, if there is anything, let's go to the adoption of this program, if we agree. But what I can say in terms of the venue, maybe now that we are going to submit our program to the office of the House Chair, at least it might be prepared for. I don't know, but we will make it a point that we get that in advance, so that those that are staying far can travel and come for a physical meeting. But what is going to happen is that it was said, let us make our meetings to be physical, as our secretary has said. But if it is not possible, we will inform honorable members in time. Because after submitting this as chairpersons, it's gonna be in a way try to fix venues for those meetings. Otherwise, really, it's still a challenge in terms of the venues. and the places to hold meetings. But we have noted that as the chairpersons. And Fasina, is it the old head or?
It's just to re-adopt the agenda for you, or the program. Now that we're on the agenda
Okay.
point.
Okay, thank you very much, Fasina. Honorable Fasina has adopted the agenda. Any seconder? I mean the program. He has adopted the program. No one seconds.
Move to
Chair, I will
second, Chair.
second.
Member Thring.
Okay.
Member Thring moves to second, Chair. Thank you.
Okay. Honorable Singh has
And
seconded.
Kwankwa also seconds or thirds.
Ngwangwa, what is it that you are saying, Honorable? Honorable Ngwangwa?
I was saying I'm also in agreement. I raised my hand to second. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much, honorable members. Secretary, is there any other thing? I think
Yes,
we're
just
done.
quickly, Chair. If you allow us just to give Vuyo Kazi, the committee assistant, just an opportunity to say something about the transport for tomorrow's meeting, Chair. Just quickly, Chair. Vuyo?
Vuyo, are you ready for that? Or are you going to send it through the group?
Oh, good afternoon, members. Tomorrow the meeting we will meet at the Sun Square, but the transport will be available in Parliament. As from 9 o'clock, the transport will be waiting outside. Our intention was to leave Parliament at 9:30 tomorrow morning to the hotel. Our meeting will start at 10 o'clock at the hotel until 1. Parking will be arranged for Ms. Hassan. Thank you, members.
So Vuyo, the
Okay.
transport will be in front of the NCOP steps?
Yes, the transport will be in front of NCOP. I'll be waiting outside. I'll be standing next to the cars tomorrow, 9
Okay.
o'clock.
Thank you very much, Vuyo. You must also look at that situation of the buses on when are they arriving, because sometimes, especially the one from Pelican, it sometimes arrive at about 20 past. But since the Sun Square is not far from the Parliament, at least you'll be able to make it a point that the buses leaves at past rather than 9 o'clock. Okay, Vuyo. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Any other thing?
Chair,
Oh.
the transport will leave probably past, latest maybe 20 to 10. But the transport will be waiting as from 9 o'clock.
It's fine, Vuyo. I heard you clearly,
Okay.
but I'm cautioning you that no one must be left behind because
Okay.
of the bus that arrives late. I know for a fact, usually our bus from Pelican arrives past 9. So I don't
Okay.
have a problem for you to say that the transport must at least wait for others and make sure that all other committee members are present. Those that will encounter some problem, they will call Vuyo to wait at the land or just go straight to Sun Square. Thank you very much, Vuyo. We will be ready for the meeting of 10 o'clock tomorrow. Any other thing, Secretary, that I'm leaving out?
No, Chair. Just to indicate that all documentation has been sent to members in preparation for the meeting tomorrow. Both presentations of NERSA and SANEDI. And I've also sent the 2 sets of minutes to be adopted tomorrow as well, Chair. So that's it, Chair.
Okay. The last other thing out of what you are saying, Secretary, excuse me, those that will need hard copies, if it is possible for them, they must indicate right now so that Vuyo can go with the hard copies from the parliament rather than to make copies at the hotel. Can they indicate to Vuyo? Seemingly, no one needs hard copies except myself. I need them. Thank
That's
you
fine,
very
Chair.
much.
I'll also send Vuyo's contact details to members, Chair, on the group.
Chair, I
Okay.
also work better with hard copies. Thank you.
Thank you. That's the second honorable member. Thank you very much. Vuyo, you can also make an extra one for those that might not be able to indicate that they will need make maybe 5 copies. Thank you very much. Anything, Secretary, before I close the meeting?
Nothing, Chair.
Hard copy
Okay.
for me,
Thank-
please.
Okay.
I'll put it into the comments.
You'll do it? Yes.
Thank you, Chair. I've noted in the comments. Hard copy for me, please.
And a copy for me, please, Chair.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much, honorable members. Otherwise, the meeting takes less than 30 minutes, meaning that it's good so that people can stretch their legs and do other things. The meeting has adjourned. Thank you very much to all the honorable members. The meeting is adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chair.
Thank you,
Thank
Chair.
you.
Thank you,
See you.
Chairperson. Bye.
Thank you, Chair.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you, Chair. Have a pleasant day.
Thank you, Chair.